I just got out of the shower and that's why my hair's all wet right now. But anyways, I didn't see this movie in the last day since my last post screenings. I saw this a couple weeks ago, but I think I should still talk about it. I don't think it's in theaters anymore, but when it comes out on home media, guys, go see this movie. It is so worth it. They deserve your money. It was fantastic. Like all these and they Brad and Brian, I think it is, from Stone Gremlin Productions, in their midnight screenings episode of this movie, they talked about how they see so many terrible Christian films that have been coming out recently, like God's Not Dead 2, and then War Room, and then you just have like fucking pieces of shit like Last Ounce of Courage and Old Fashioned. Seriously, like that's why. Don't watch that shit. If you want a good, not just a Christian film, but just a faith based movie, watch this movie instead because this movie was awesome. Not only is it philosophically complex, it is, I dare say, even faith challenging. Like, and my any flaws I have with this movie are pretty minor. Like Andrew Garfield was kind of a weird choice to play the lead, but in the end I thought he made it work. I personally think this is the best work I've ever seen him do. Um, on the technical side of things, it's it's Scorsese, man, so it's masterfully done. The only nitpicks I have on the technical level were there were two moments where there were very minor audio issues where like a sound was like louder than it should have been, or it like came from both sides instead of just coming from the left side or whatever. But any other flaws I have, I can't think of right now. But anyways, yeah, this movie was fantastic. Um, like Brad and Brian said in their midnight screenings episode, it shows real persecution, not victim porn, as they like to call it. Um, and just like when I was in high school, I took a theology course my senior year of high school, and all the a lot of the concepts that were brought up in that class came to mind as I was watching this movie, like how technically, like how important are the idols or any physical uh, thing you might have pertaining to your religion, like how you can still technically worship something despite being closeted about it. And then there's um, how our main character himself, Andrew Garfield's character, slowly becomes more Christ-like as the film goes on. I just noticed that symbolism as his beard was getting longer, and how one of the characters, if you see the movie, the Japanese dude with the really long hair, like he keeps like turning people into the Inquisitor, and he gets money for it. So Judas parallel there too. And like he, despite the fact that he keeps screwing him, he, like, you know what I mean, not screwing, but like I've ruined it now. But like he still gives him confession, he still forgives him because it's his duty, it's what Christ would have done. And the moment before he atones, he hears the voice of God, and uh, like he basically said everything I had been thinking up to that point, and just like philosophically concerning the film. And the ending will be the ending is a very faith reaffirming ending. I absolutely highly recommend this movie. Please watch it. It is well worth your time. It's a slow burn, but at the same time, it manages to not be boring. Um, I personally, at least, was never bored. And I've seen some comments and some reviews of this movie who gave it negative, like, ratings on IMDb or whatever because it's supposedly, like, an anti Christian film or whatever. And if you really think that, then you've completely missed the point of the film. And also, I've seen some reviews that were like, oh shoot, what was it? He was like, uh, oh, it's like there was just someone who hadn't seen it yet who was just commenting, oh, it's just gonna be like the Christian missionaries come in and tame the Japanese savages and show them the true way of God or whatever. And no, the movie is not like that. It is not like that at all. Like I said, it's philosophically complex, it's emotionally complex, it's faith challenging, it's really great. This movie just really struck a chord with me, and that's kind of why I want to rate it so high. If I had to give it a numerical score, I am bouncing back and forth between a 9 and a 10 out of 10 because like I said it does have a couple small flaws that get in the way of it giving of me giving it that full 10 and translating that into a letter grade it would be either an A or an A plus and like I'm not Chris Stuckman. I don't give 10 out of 10s or A pluses out like candy. Like I saw like probably 30 movies in the theater last year and all of 2016 not one movie I saw got a 10 out of 10 for me. There were a few that got a 9 but not a 10. So I want to reserve that rating to a movie that goes above and beyond the Call of Duty that really deserves it and this movie might just deserve it from me. Um, but like I said, your opinion on the film might differ from mine. You might be a harsher critic than me. You might be a more lenient critic than me. But guys, go see it. It is worth your time. Go see it.